Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's coaching video is called Finding the Balance, Too Cold versus Too Nice. Now, as many of you know, these coaching videos is when one of you guys writes into me, and if I think it's a question that will be beneficial to my viewers and my subscribers, I answer your question in a video. And in this email that I got from a viewer, he has written me after his ex broke up with him, and he applied the things that he's learned from my videos, and she has come back. But his concern is how to find the balance between being too cold, where he's afraid that she'll just give up, or being too nice to her, where he's afraid that she will think that she has him and just start walking all over him. So I'm going to read through his email and then give him some tips on what he can do to find the balance between being too cold and being too nice. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. All you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. All I ask is that you keep your questions and messages to me rather short and to the point, really just 1 to 2 paragraphs max. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have time to get through it as I get a lot of emails. But I will get back to you as soon as I can in either a video response where I will keep all your personal information private or a written response. But I do have to take care of my paying clients first. So if you're just a little patient, I usually get back to you within a week or so. But if you need to get in touch with me right away or you want to dive deeper into your situation, the best way to do that is, again, head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and there you'll see I have several options for you to choose from. I offer emergency email coaching, and I also offer bi-weekly and monthly email coaching where I will work with you throughout that time period. Additionally, I also offer 1-hour phone coaching for my U.S. clients. If you're outside of the U.S., I will have something for you soon as far as phone or Skype coaching goes, but for right now, email coaching is the best way to go. And I will include a link to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. So let's get on to his email. He says, "Dear Coach, thank you for your mail. So I have a question that may benefit most guys to get the ex back. And just so you know, English is not his first language. That is perfectly fine. I don't want to deter anyone from writing into me if English is not your first language, but I try to read these verbatim, so I just want to make sure you guys understand so it makes sense to you." He says, "Long story short, we broke up and I did everything you said based on a real situation and it worked. Just like you said, it's easier said than done. It was really difficult." Yes, it is very difficult. What I tell you guys you should do is very easy to say, but when you're caught in the moment and you're emotionally invested into this girl, it could be very difficult. But just so you know, as you keep practicing it and keep doing it, it does start to get a little easier. So he lists what he did here. He says, number 1, I accepted the breakup. Number 2, walk away without crying, begging, or chasing. Number 3, went to no contact. Number 4, she called after 1 month, which I was prepared. I watched countless of your YouTube videos. Good job. Number 5, invite her to come to my place, and she accepted. That's awesome, dude. You see, if you just apply what I teach, and you will see that these things will work for you. He says, my question is, I intend never to chase or initiate texts again since she dumped me. That is exactly right. You do not want to chase anyone that has cut you out of your life. You don't want to fight for them or try to win them back. They have to come to you. He says, how long should I keep doing this? If I show too much of cold fish, she will give up. If I show too much of kind, she will also think she got me and got bored. Please help me about this balance. Okay, well, finding the balance is really tough. And with just about everything I teach you guys, you have to find the balance of what works for you in a relationship, because every relationship's going to be a little different and every girl you're involved with is going to be a little different. While what I teach is dead on, finding the balance is really more of an art than a science. So you want to take the fundamentals that I teach you and play with it a little bit. This is why I try to teach you guys what turns women on and what turns women off, and why these things turn women on and why they turn them off. So this way you can apply it and internalize it into your own personality and lifestyle. This way, things that I teach won't come off as robotic when you use them. Like when I tell you guys certain things that you should say to your girl, you don't want to say it exactly word for word the way I say it. You want to put it in your own words so it fits your own personality. Otherwise, she's going to know something is up, or she's going to think that you're playing games because you're not behaving or talking the way you normally would. Now, in this particular situation, you're doing everything right so far. And you're on point with allowing her to come to you at her own pace rather than you chasing her. And this includes you not talking about the relationship with her or the idea of becoming a couple with her again. She has to bring this up first, and she probably will eventually if you stay on this path. But you have to be emotionally centered and you have to be patient. You can't rush this process, nor can you try to force things. Otherwise, you're just going to put her guard up and back away right away. Actually, you want to treat this like a brand new courtship, like she's a new girl that you have just begun dating. So you still want to be that fun, charming, and upbeat guy that she originally fell for. Focus on having fun with her and flirting and the non-sexual touching, and still looking for the signs that she wants you to make a move or go in for a kiss by the end of the night if everything is going well. Because you still have to communicate that you have some sort of romantic interest in her. A lot of guys make this mistake when their ex comes back and they're afraid to make a move. So they kind of give this friendship vibe rather than the lover vibe. Don't get stuck inside your head overthinking and start behaving like her friend. She didn't contact you and accept your invitation because she's interested in being friends with you, unless she said that she wanted to be friends with you. You didn't mention that, so I'm going to assume she never mentioned that. So she contacted you and she accepted your invitation because she's missing you and she feels that there's something still here between you two. Now, on the other hand, you also don't want her to be taking advantage of you or walking all over you either. If she starts getting wishy-washy, flakes on your date, or starts making unreasonable demands that you're not comfortable with, you want to communicate to her in a loving way that, yes, you would like to see her, but if she's unsure of things, then she should contact you when she is sure. This way, you're being kind and loving, but you're also not being some needy pushover that she could just walk all over. Now, you want to continue letting her chase you a little bit by initiating texts and phone calls or whatever the case may be. You want to keep this up until she has shown you that she's willing to put in the effort to physically come see you at least 2 to 3 times, meaning that she should be coming over to your place or at the very least meet you somewhere. And you don't want to be going to pick this girl up at her place or spend any significant amount of money on this girl until then. And this will show you that she's serious about trying to make things work and she's just not dicking you around for your attention. Don't forget, women are perfectly satisfied by being validated from your undivided attention. They're not like us where we're not content until we get at least a little physical affection. And of course, you need to be looking for the signs of her attraction, where her attraction level is at. I actually did a video about signs that shows that she's attracted to you. And these are things like making good eye contact, playing with her hair, touching you, flirting with you, open body language, standing really close to you, things of that nature. And that's when you know that it's okay to make a move. And these are really what you have to do to facilitate the reattraction process without coming off as being too eager or too needy or too accommodating or any of that, nice guy stuff. But like I said, you need to be patient with all this stuff and don't try to force it, like force a commitment or get her to agree to getting back together or get into a relationship with you again. It doesn't work like that. You have to take things slowly, like you're starting from the beginning again. But you do have to gently push the physical escalation a little bit. And what I mean by that is by making a move, trying to kiss her before the end of the night. But you have to look for the signs before you do things like that. So if you guys have found this video helpful or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. And I'd also really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, but I also have a link to PayPal if you deem this video worthy of a donation. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.